Hey everyone, and welcome. My name is Yamil, and I'm the founder and CEO of the MorPro company. Today, I'm going to show you how to own a recession-proof logistics asset that pays you every single month without having to manage any drivers or freight, maintenance, or any operational stuff yourself. If you're someone looking to build real passive income, protect your wealth, or diversify outside the stock market, you're in the right place. Before MorPro, I scaled my own trucking company from 6 trucks to over 50, and I learned the hard way that trucking was never built for the small guy or the investor. It was built for operators. So we rebuilt it. We created MorPro Trucking Automation 2.0, a system that gives investors the ownership, automation, and full transparency of their business through the MorPro OS on your live dashboard. You own that asset. We operate it, and you see every dollar and every single thing that happens inside your business through the app. Here's what we'll cover in the next few minutes. You'll learn why traditional trucking fails most people and how we rebuilt the model for it to work for the investor. I'll show you how your truck is staffed, dispatched, maintained, and paid throughout the automation system on our platform. You'll see how MorPro prevents downtime, how investors earn up to $6,000 a month, and exactly what their investment includes. By the end of this session, you'll know how to build real income through trucking without running a single route yourself. So let's start with the truth. Most people who try to get in trucking fail. Not because trucking is bad, but because they try to do it all themselves. See, they buy a truck, hire a driver, and think money will just roll in. But then reality hits. You have the driver turnover problem, no freight consistency, endless repairs, and 12-hour days managing chaos. They end up doing 10 different jobs: dispatching, hiring, paperwork, maintenance, compliance. And what was supposed to be an investment turns into a full time job. And see, that's the problem that MorPro solved. We built an investor model where you own the asset and our system does the work for you. You just plug your asset into our operating system. Now, here's the mindset shift that changes everything. The truck is not the asset. The system that runs it is. The truck is just metal and wheels. What creates predictable income is the infrastructure, the dispatch, logistics, safety, compliance, and all the maintenance all working together. MorePro OS is that infrastructure. It's a system that ensures every truck runs efficiently, profitably, and transparently. When you invest, you're not just buying equipment, you're plugging into a complete business model that's already operating successfully. Let's talk about the heartbeat of your investment: MorePro OS, or MorePro Operating System. MorePro OS automates everything for you: dispatch, load planning, safety, tracking, maintenance, and scheduling, all the driver oversight, all through one system. Our 24/7 operations center monitors routes, performance, freight flows to make sure that every truck stays running and profitable. If a truck needs service, it's scheduled automatically. If there's any high paying routes, it reassigns it in seconds. The idea is that the data driven automation is not just guesswork for us anymore. And you can see all of this great innovation right through your Maverick dashboard. Now, MorPro OS is what transformed trucking from stressful to simple. Here at MorPro, here's what we handle from the start to finish. We form your LLC or your company, set up your permits, we source you a truck 20 or 20 or newer, we recruit, screen, and onboard your driver. Once your truck goes live, our system handles everything: 24/7 dispatch, freight planning, maintenance, accounting, and compliance. All performance data flows directly into the MorePro OS, where you can see your truck's routes, loads, profits, expenses, all in real time. You'll never have to deal with drivers. You'll never have to book a load. You'll never have to fix any breakdowns. Your job is simple: own the asset, log in, and collect income. This system was built for investors, not truckers. You don't need any experience in logistics or transportation. Our partners include doctors, business owners, engineers, high income professionals who just want a predictable cash flow, just not another business to run. They wanted transparency, time, and freedom. And that's exactly what MorPro Trucking Automation provides. If you ever wanted to earn passive income backed by a real tangible asset, this is it. It's simple, scalable, fully managed, and it's transparent. Let's address the big three concerns every investor asked about: the drivers, the freight, and the breakdowns. Okay, well, let's talk about the drivers. We maintain a nationwide driver pool, and it's all backed by AI assisting recruiting and backup coverage. So you'll never lose any income because a driver quits or leaves the truck. As for the freight, we don't rely on random load boards. We partner directly with shippers and major carriers for consistent freight. When it comes to breakdowns, we have preventative maintenance. All the telematics and all the diagnostic alerts keeps trucks on the road and it minimizes downtime. And the cool thing is everything is monitored 24/7 on the MorPro OS. You don't react to any of the problems. We prevent them before they even happen. Now let's talk numbers. Each more pro managed truck generates 20 to 30,000 in monthly gross revenue. After expenses, investors net up to 6,000 per month per truck. Our 15% management fee covers everything: the dispatching, the driver, management, safety and compliance, logistics, and all the technology that goes in between. So, this is in theory. These are real audited numbers from our live fleet performance, and they're consistent month after month. That is what's so predictable about passive income and how it looks like when it's backed by automation, logistics, and AI. The total investment is $120,000 all in, no hidden costs. That includes a brand new truck, trailer, insurance, permits, DOT regulations, the driver onboarding. It also includes full access to the More Pro OS for real time tracking. Our 90-day launch accelerator handles everything from the setup of the business, acquiring the truck, finding the first loads, so you can start earning quickly. Remember, you're not buying a truck, you're buying a turnkey logistics business that runs itself. Now, MorPro keeps onboarding small by design. We limit the number of trucks per cycle to maintain performance and driver quality, meaning every investor receives dedicated attention during setup and launch. If the cycle fills up, we'll roll you into the next one. But availability is first come, first serve. We prefer to over deliver for a few rather than stretch our resources across too many. That's why our performance stays consistent and transparent. So, if the trucking automation model makes sense and you want to learn more, your next step is to book your clarity call. On the call, we'll review your goals, walk you through the more pro operating system, show you available trucks, and confirm timing for the next onboarding cycle. Now, there's no pressure. It's all about clarity, seeing exactly how MorPro can fit in your investment strategy. If there's an available slot, you can reserve your truck during the call and get your launch process started right there with me. Now, this is Trucking Automation 2.0. You're not buying a truck, you're buying automation, transparency, and control. You're building a business that runs while you live your life, a system that pays you, reports to you, and grows with the logistics economy. MorPro took one of the hardest industry in America and made it simple, passive, and profitable. This is Trucking Automation 2.0. This is MorPro.